everyone, so today I am going to be doing a 24-hour reading vlog. I'm starting it because I meant to do a reading vlog all this week and then didn't. I ended up working a ton this week. I'm making my lunch, so that's why I'm going to be moving all over the place. I ended up working a ton this week, so I wasn't able to read as much as I wanted. And I still am doing my Reading My Rainbow challenge, so wanted to give you guys an update on that and then see how much I can get read in 24 hours. So my lunch is this weird, it's like ricotta cheese and peas on toast with chicken and all this other stuff. It looks really good. So yeah, what have I read? So I have not read A Tyranny of Petticoats yet, and I don't think I'm going to get to it. And that was my orange book. So I decided to read an ebook that I got that was like supposed to be like an MMA based romance. There's like a whole bunch of them. This book is definitely in contention for the worst books I've read this year. It was free on Kindle, and if you've watched me for a little bit, you know I've been burned by the free on Kindle books before. And this one was like no exception to the rule. So it was supposed to be like this romance, and they were supposed to, it said like bad boys of MMA romance. I didn't, there was no like bad boy element. I mean, there was, but not in the way that I was expecting. So it was kind of lackluster for me. I really wanted it to be better. I mean, that's all you can ask for, right? Is the book to meet your expectations. It didn't. So that was kind of a letdown, but it was like a novella, and it was just really weird how the whole thing happened. So anyway, beyond that, I don't know if I told you guys I read Female of the Species. That was my green book. I really liked that one. Let's see. So I've read red, orange, yellow, and green. So I'm 4 books through, and it is the 20th. So I have 11 days to finish my rainbow. And that includes reading finale, which is really long. So today I'm going to try and get through a lot of The Girl the Sea Gave Back, basically after I'm done eating. And that chicken's not cooked. See how far I can get with it. So I'm going to cook this chicken so I don't give myself salmonella, and then I will check in with you. So I wanted to pop into this vlog by my shelves to do a little bit of a haul for you guys. I only have 2 books to talk about, but I also wanted to let you guys know that I am participating in the Summerween readathon, which starts on August 24th, and it goes through the whole week till the 31st, I think, or the 30th. It's like a 6-day, 7-day readathon, whatever the case may be. But I wanted to tell you about the 2 books that I recently got. So my book of the month came in, and I got The Night Swim. A lot of people have been talking about this book, and it's like a true crime podcast kind of thing. I think it got a lot of attention because Sadie was so well hyped, and it was a podcast sort of thing, and a lot of people like that one in audiobook, but I want to physically read it. I tried to listen to it as an audiobook, and I just don't think I'm an audiobook person. But yeah, this one is a true crime podcast host covering a controversial trial finds herself drawn deep into a small town's dark past and brutal crime that took place there years before. So basically it's kind of like Serial and Sadie and kind of these other books and podcasts and stuff that focus on true crime. But this is the cover, and I thought it was really cool. And I did work like on a podcast in college, so I really enjoy books with this kind of theme. And that is by Megan Golden. Yeah, Golden. And then, totally out of like random find, I got Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. This is in the Throne of Glass series. If you guys don't know, I am really late to the party on this series. I haven't even started this series, but I want to, but I want all of the books in hardcover, and they are quite expensive in hardcover because they are so big. Well, this one's $20, so that's not too bad. But I actually got this for like $6 at a discount bookstore. And they said it was damaged. I can't find damage on it. I don't know if it's because there's some scuffs or this. But there's literally no damage to any of the pages or anything. So basically, I'm just collecting this series as I find them in discount bookstores. Same thing with Kingdom of Ash. This is like the last book in the series, and this is like one of the middle ones. And these covers are different textures, but I really don't care. So, cause I got that one for like $5. I got this one for $6. So I am just trying to get all of them in hardcover and have them on my shelves. Now let's talk about the Summerween TBR. There are 5 prompts, I believe, in this challenge, and one of them is to read a book with a creepy cover. I am double dipping on a lot of these because it is only a week and I do have my rainbow challenge going on. So I just popped in a couple books. Anyway, the first challenge is read a book with a creepy cover. And the second challenge is read one with some sort of supernatural or paranormal aspect to it. So I picked The Lantern's Ember by Colleen Hawk, something like that. So this is the cover. It has like lightning bugs all over a like really ornate, pretty skull. And this book is about like a forbidden bridge, and it kind of, reading the back gives me vibes of like a retelling of Nightmare Before Christmas. So I'm hoping that's what it is because I love Nightmare Before Christmas. So yeah, this is my paranormal / supernatural / creepy cover read. One of the other challenges is also to read a book in the dark. So that is just like reading it, you know, with like a flashlight. That could be any books that I am reading. That doesn't necessarily have to be a creepy one. Obviously, if it's creepy, it makes more sense. But one of the other ones is read a recommendation from one of the hosts. Oh, the hosts are Gabby Reads and Olivia Reads a Latte, and I watch Olivia's channel and I really like her. I just recently subscribed to her. And I don't know if they recommended this, but I know it's on Olivia's TBR, so I'm gonna count it as a recommendation. And a lot of people have been talking about it on BookTube. And that is Mexican Gothic. And this also fits the prompt for a haunted house. So this one everybody has been talking about, I think because it's so short and it was a book of the month pick. It's less than 300 pages, which I thought would be perfect to incorporate with, I mean, being a readathon, you want shorter books. But also to incorporate into my challenges and all of that. These are the 2 I'm going to be reading. So this is, let's see, this is creepy cover, paranormal / supernatural elements. This is recommendation and haunted house, and then either one I could read in the dark. So I will probably vlog my Summerween and talk to you about the books I'm reading. It'll just be another weekly vlog. So it'll be a check-in for my challenge and for this. So yeah, back to the 24-hour reading vlog. So I am checking in. I ate my lunch and everything, and I just read for an hour of The Girl the Sea Gave Back, which is my blue book. And I am enjoying it. You definitely need to read Sky in the Deep first. At like the first introduction, I thought maybe you didn't need to. You definitely do, because this all takes place a decade after that book. And if you don't read it, then you're not going to know like the way the world works. And kind of the ins and outs of everything. It's just not gonna, it's not going to click. Like there's no world building in this book at all, or very little anyway. A lot of it's established in the first book. So then, I'm trying to think of books that I read that I really didn't talk about yet, and I wanted to talk to you guys before I took a bit of a break here. Requiem we talked about. My orange book, I did not like. I gave it a 1 star. And I'm going to do a monthly wrap up with everything I read in July and August, but I just wanted to put it in here in case you guys don't see that video for whatever reason. It was not good. It was fight to win. The elements I look for in a romance like that were not there. And it was like a novella, and it concluded, but didn't give me like a satisfying conclusion. So yeah, that one, not so much. What to Say Next, I read, and that was my green book. I didn't love it. Like, the storyline kind of made me feel weird. Like, this boy with autism starts dating this girl who is neurotypical, but it's kind of like in a way to make herself feel better about some stuff that happened to her. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like, it's read kind of weird and icky. And then The Female of the Species was my yellow book, and that was amazing. Like, I want to read that again and tab it up, like, right this second. But I'm not going to, because I have these other ones to get through, and I don't need to reread books until I finish all the ones I have, and blah, 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 blah. So, but it definitely makes me interested in darker contemporary, which I have a few of. So I will probably get to those sooner than later if the mood strikes me. But right now, I need to edit my makeup tutorial from yesterday, or that I filmed yesterday, and get it up. So I'm going to take a bit of a reading break, and I'll check in with you guys after I read again. Since the last time I checked in, I did go get my hair done. I got my hair cut and my roots done and everything, so that is all done and good to go. Thank goodness. My hair was looking terrible. My roots were really bad. So I'm 100 pages into the book. I'm going to read some more now. I'm kind of done for the evening with everything that I needed to do. My other video went up. All is well. All is good. So I'm going to relax and read for a while. So I moved into the bed to read because Sean's playing video games out there. But this book is moving very, very, very quickly. If you want something quick that's not extremely long, I do recommend this book so far. There are some flashback scenes where you get a little context to all the stuff happening. But if you read Sky in the Deep, you are going to want to read this one because it talks about one of the younger characters. They are now older and kind of doing their thing, coming into leadership. And it's really, 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 really good. And there are mentions of Fisk and Elin and some of the other people we met along the way in the last book. So I'm on page 106. I'm going to try and read at least another chapter for the night. It's only 9:37, so I'll probably read more than a chapter, but I'm probably going to take a break here in a little bit, probably watch some book hauls, yes, and then I will read some more before I go to bed. But since this is 24 hours, I have till noon tomorrow for reading, so hopefully I can get at least halfway through this book in this 24-hour set. So it's only 324 pages of the story. So divide that by 2. I don't know what the math is, but whatever that would be, I would like to get there by tomorrow. So I'm officially halfway through the book. I am to chapter 17. And I thought I would give you guys like a brief synopsis just based on what I've read so far. So our main character is Tova, and she is what they call a truth tongue, so she can see the future because of something happened that when she was younger, that she died, but a god chose to bring her back to life. And she doesn't really remember how that happened or why that happened, and you're not really sure what age she is when it all happens. So you kind of are learning that throughout as she is trying to ask the fates how or why or what happened to her, because when she was said to be dead, another people found her and took her in, and bad things started happening when she came around. So only one person in the village really cares for her, but he's kind of using her for his own agenda. And now she's older. She has seen the fate of the tribe that she is with, and she basically says, we're going to all meet our demise and we're all going to die if you start this war. But the people think that she is making this up to save her own skin, so they start a war anyway. And then the other point of view is Halvard, who is the little brother in Sky in the Deep. He is now grown up, and he is now an up-and-coming leader in his tribe. And so you learn a little bit about what happened after the 10 years in Sky and the Deep, but this is really about these two characters finding their own places in their own tribes, their own villages, within their people, figuring out what happened to them in the past and how it's gotten to them to where they are, how the gods are playing into their fates. And really at this point, a war has broken out. There's a lot of violence, there's a lot of death, there's a lot of fight scenes, but it's really keeping the story moving along. And you see that struggle between Tova trying to tell these people, I saw the future, I know this is what is going to happen, and them trying to will the gods or change the gods' fates that has been set before them. And she basically keeps telling them you cannot change the fates of the gods, so, or the will of the gods or whatever. Like, basically the gods are going to get their way regardless of what we say or do. So far, so good. It's really kind of, it's not gory, but it is violent. Like, there are a lot of death scenes, so if you're not someone who's into that, this book isn't going to be for you. But so far, so very good. So I'm on page 161, which is halfway through, and I'll probably read to page 200 tonight just because that's how I am. And at that point, I'll only have 120 some pages left. Yeah, 124 pages left, so I should be able to get through this all tomorrow. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break, go get some water, do all that stuff, get ready for bed, and then probably jump back into reading. Hey everyone, so I just got up. It is just a little bit after 9. Ruger is having his breakfast, and I am going to start reading again and see how far I can get in the next 3 hours. Last night I didn't go to bed till like 1, but I really didn't do that much reading after I got to the halfway point. So I'm going to try and read 161 pages in as fast as I can. So this vlog will probably be more than 24 hours, but we'll see how far I can get. So 24 hours and 10 minutes later, I am done with The Girl the Sea Gave Back, and I'm pretty happy with it. I don't really know what happened on the last page. Like, it kind of seemed like there's gonna be a book 2 to this, which I think I knew. I think someone talked about that in their upcoming release video or something. I think there's gonna be another one. So, very good. I will say, like, it kind of started as like a chill read that was just kind of like, oh, okay, like, you know, this is pretty good. It's got the Viking vibes and the clans and the tribes and the whatever. But as it went, like, as you got to like I would say like 260, things really picked up. You have a really big battle scene, which was written very well, and you know, nothing's better than a battle scene in a thunderstorm. So that was super cool, and then it kind of took a turn and kind of wrapped everything up really nicely, so I can't complain. I wouldn't say it's like one of my favorite books of the year, but I would probably read it again, so I would give it like a 4 out of 5. Yeah. So that's it for this 24-hour reading vlog. I am going to start Finale, so my purple book, which I will probably vlog because I will have very strong reactions to that. But that will probably be a weekly vlog, so I will start that vlog either today or tomorrow, depending on how my reading goes. And you guys will be seeing this on Saturday, because today's Friday. So, yeah, have a good weekend. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more stuff. I wish I had more interesting things to show you in this one, but in 24 hours, there's only so much you can do. And, yeah, that's it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.